Movies have an incredible way of moving us, inspiring us, and sometimes even shifting the way we see the world. There are films that entertain, sure, but then there are those rare gems that stick with you long after the credits roll. The kind that can open your mind, tug at your heart, and, most importantly, push you toward becoming a better version of yourself. Today, we're diving into 9 movies that don't just entertain. They have the power to quickly improve your life. Now, I'm not talking about superficial motivation that fades by the time you finish your popcorn. I'm talking about films that plant seeds of transformation, ones that offer profound insights into human nature, resilience, ambition, love, and even failure. These are the movies that can spark real, lasting changes in how you approach life, relationships, and your goals. By the end of this video, you'll not only have a great list of must-watch films, but also a deeper understanding of why these movies hold the potential to truly change your life. So grab your favorite snack, sit back, and let's explore the magic of these films together. Let's start with a classic that's often referred to as the ultimate self-improvement movie, The Pursuit of Happiness. This film, starring Will Smith, isn't just a heartwarming story. It's a masterclass in resilience and perseverance. It follows the real-life story of Chris Gardner, a man who goes from homeless to becoming a successful stockbroker. But here's the kicker. The film doesn't sugarcoat the struggle. It shows you the grit, the grind, and the relentless pursuit of a dream. Watching this movie, you can't help but reflect on your own life. How often do we give up at the first sign of hardship? Chris Gardner's journey reminds us that success doesn't come from smooth sailing. It comes from enduring the storms, from pushing forward when the world feels like it's crumbling around you. And here's where it gets real. This movie shows us that even in the darkest moments you can find light, you can keep going, and you can reach your dreams if you have the perseverance to never stop. Dead Poets Society is another film that can shift your perspective, but in a completely different way. This film, led by Robin Williams as an unconventional English teacher, is about challenging the norms, breaking free from societal expectations, and finding your own voice. The famous line, "Carpe diem," seize the day, resonates deeply throughout the movie, reminding you that life is fleeting, and it's up to you to make the most of it. But beyond the quotes, what this film really does is ignite a fire in you to live authentically. It challenges you to ask yourself, am I living my life for me, or am I following someone else's script? That's a powerful question, one that can lead to some pretty transformative decisions. After watching Dead Poets Society, you'll find yourself reflecting on your own path. Are you pursuing what makes you come alive, or are you stuck in the mundane, just going through the motions? This film inspires you to break free, to seize your own day, and to make choices that align with your true passions. Next up is Good Will Hunting. If you're someone who struggles with self-doubt, this movie is going to hit hard. The story centers around Will, a janitor at MIT who has an incredible talent for mathematics, but who's haunted by his own inner demons and insecurities. What's beautiful about this movie is the way it shows that our past, our trauma, and our fears don't define us, unless we let them. The heart of the film is the relationship between Will and his therapist, played by Robin Williams. Through their conversations, you start to realize that no matter how talented, intelligent, or capable you are, none of it matters if you're holding yourself back. Good Will Hunting teaches a critical lesson about self-worth and healing. Until you confront the inner wounds and stories that you're telling yourself, you'll never fully realize your potential. This film gives you a sense of empowerment to face your fears, to stop sabotaging your own success, and to believe that you are worthy of greatness. Now let's switch gears a little. Forrest Gump is a film that everyone knows, but have you really stopped to think about why it's so powerful? On the surface, it's a simple story about a man with limited intellectual abilities who somehow ends up living an extraordinary life. But underneath that, Forrest Gump is a movie about the beauty of simplicity, the power of kindness, and the importance of staying true to yourself. Forrest doesn't overthink life. He doesn't get caught up in comparisons or feel the need to be someone he's not. He just follows his heart, does his best, and shows love to the people around him. In today's world where everyone is constantly trying to one-up each other or chase after the next big thing, Forrest Gump is a reminder to slow down, to appreciate the simple moments, and to understand that success doesn't always come from being the smartest or the fastest. It comes from being authentic, staying kind, and persevering in your own unique way. Next on the list is Into the Wild. Now, this movie is one that will make you question everything. It's based on the true story of Christopher McCandless, a young man who abandons his conventional life and ventures into the Alaskan wilderness in search of deeper meaning. Into the Wild is about rejecting societal expectations and pursuing what truly makes you feel alive, even if it means going against the grain. This movie is a wake-up call. It challenges you to reflect on your own life and ask, am I living my life, or am I living the life that's been scripted for me? Christopher's journey is both inspiring and heartbreaking, and it serves as a reminder that while it's important to pursue your passions, there's also a need for balance. The movie inspires you to follow your dreams, but also to stay connected to the people who care about you. It's about living authentically, but with wisdom. The Secret Life of Walter Mitty is another film that will inspire you to break out of your routine and embrace adventure. Walter is a man who lives a mundane, predictable life until he embarks on a journey that takes him to the most unexpected and exciting places. This film is a visual feast, but more importantly, it's a reminder that life is meant to be lived fully, not just dreamed about. Walter Mitty's story pushes you to stop waiting for the right moment to do something bold or exciting. Whether it's traveling, pursuing a new career, or stepping outside your comfort zone, this film reminds you that the only thing holding you back is you. Life is short, and if you keep waiting for the perfect time to start living, you might miss the best moments altogether. Moving on to The Untouchables. This French film tells the story of an unlikely friendship between a wealthy quadriplegic man and his caregiver, a man from the projects. What makes The Untouchables so powerful is its message of connection, empathy, and the transformative power of relationships. It's a film that shows how our differences, whether they be cultural, social, or physical, can actually bring us closer when we're open to learning from each other. After watching this film, you'll be reminded of the importance of human connection. It teaches you that life is richer when we allow ourselves to connect deeply with others, especially those who are different from us. It's a movie that leaves you feeling uplifted and more aware of the power of friendship and kindness. Another must-watch is The Shawshank Redemption. This film is about hope, resilience, and the power of the human spirit to overcome even the darkest of circumstances. It follows the story of Andy Dufresne, a man wrongly convicted of murder, who spends years in prison plotting his escape and holding on to hope. What's so striking about The Shawshank Redemption is the way it shows that no matter how bleak things seem, hope is a powerful force that can carry you through. Andy never gives up, even when all odds are against him. This film is a reminder that as long as you have hope, you have a chance. It inspires you to stay strong in the face of adversity, to believe that change is always possible, and to keep pushing forward, no matter how long it takes. And finally, let's talk about A Beautiful Mind. This film is based on the true story of John Nash, a brilliant mathematician who struggles with schizophrenia. What's so powerful about this movie is its portrayal of mental illness and the strength it takes to overcome internal battles. A Beautiful Mind is about resilience, not just in the face of external challenges, but in dealing with the struggles that happen within your own mind. This movie will make you reflect on the importance of mental health, the power of persistence, and the value of seeking help when you need it. It's a film that teaches you that no matter how tough the battle in your mind, you can still achieve greatness if you're willing to fight for it. So there you have it, 9 incredible films that don't just entertain but have the power to improve your life in profound ways. Whether it's teaching you about resilience, pushing you to pursue your passions, or reminding you to embrace kindness, these movies each offer valuable life lessons that can inspire real change. Next time you're looking for more than just a movie night, pick one of these films and let it challenge you, inspire you, and push you toward becoming the best version of yourself. Because sometimes, the right story at the right time is all you need to see life through a new lens.